A language shapes the mind of the people, those who speak that particular language. This is well demonstrated in the movie Arrival. Well, I'm not gonna explain anything about that movie here, but let me quote a line first. When you are learning a new language, you are not learning merely how to speak or write or read or to listen to some words and phrases. You are gaining all the cultural, emotional, spiritual, and other such aspects that shape that very particular society. In other words, by learning a language, you are opening yourself up to a whole new dimension of life. And for that, you must keep yourself open. Ohomia. This language is the lingua franca of people living in the northeast India. In the historic, or it might be in the prehistoric times, this whole landmass was known as Ohom, and so the people were called Ohomia, and so was called their language, the language they used to speak. And the language originated from the ancient Vedic Sanskrit, as per my knowledge, and it is different from the Bengali language, with which it is often confused. You should never do this. The sounds of the language, called Swara and Vyanjana sounds, share similarity with other Sanskrit originated language like Hindi and Bengali. Same with its alphabet, its Varnamala, they share similarities between among those languages. As we have different accents for English, we have different dialects here in Assamese language. Often the written form is taken as the standard. In case of difficulty, I would say every language is difficult to some extent, but it really becomes difficult if your mother tongue does not have some sounds that the language has. For example, the ch sound is not present in English, so English speakers might have a hard time learning this sound. Another thing to keep in mind that in Assamese we try to pronounce the sounds in a more clear way than the American or British or any other Western English accents. We do not skip the function words or reduce the sounds, and so be mindful while learning them. Wish you a very pleasant time ahead. Happy learning.